Morning, everybody. It's 8:40 on Monday, the 11th of April. Nice sunny start to a very short week. Okay, let's see. Let's just start with news. China, more lockdowns. And by the way, they reported an extremely high PPI, which has sent the market down. Asia is lower, Europe is mixed, but those lockdowns are important. Neo stopping production because of the lockdowns, 1831 down $1.69. And so, you know, that's important information for them. And it also spells problems around the world if whatever this variant that they have that's expanding so quickly reaches us. And, of course, it will. Paramount's Sonic the Hedgehog 2, number one at the box office with 71 million. Twitter, Musk is not going on the board. The stock is 45.60, down 63 or just 1%. But the point being that he would be too distracted. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to buy the company. Also doesn't mean that he's not going to turn around and flip his shares, since if he's not a director, he's not prohibited from that. JetBlue cuts flights amid new hirings. I'm going to ask this again. I've asked it a dozen times. What the hell did they do with all the money that we, the taxpayers, gave them to keep those employees on salary? And on top of that, just my own personal feel in watching the last several weekends, airline travel is dramatically unreliable and expensive. So I'm not sure where that goes. Bicycle, BCYC. This is a biotech. Stock closed 46.99 on Friday, down 29 this morning, or on the basis of a cancer trial that was number one, very small, only 8 participants, and only 50% of them got any value from the drug at all. So that's it's down 29. That's a pretty hefty decline. Nvidia authorizing wants shareholders to authorize 8 billion up from 4 billion, and the stock is 221.98, down 9.25%, and was downgraded. Pardon me, down $9.24. 4%, and it was downgraded at Robert Baird. And Shopify announces a 10-for-1 split of their A and B shares and are issuing new shares to their CEO, a new class of shares with voting rights attached, which will make him a 40% owner of the company. Chart on the screen is the oil, and the oil is lower. I'm assuming that that has more to do with the Chinese lockdowns, which are expanding, as I mentioned. We're in an area here that is really, it might look like it's crucial, but I think that there's enough between this 88 and 92 to stem a decline. But if it breaks from here, you look at it, it went parabolic, it turned down, back to support, made a lower high, and is now breaking down. I mean, I think the world supply demand situation is at the forefront, but that would be a pretty big break. Gold and silver. You need to look at my um, letter over the weekend, pages 20 and 21. I did a long-term perspective looking for much higher gold and silver, and gold this morning is up 23.80 and the silver is up 65 cents. That's a huge move in the silver, by the way. In the gold, we have let's see. In the gold, it looks like we're really trying to break out, and the gold is up 1.25%. But take a look at the silver. It is not as clean a chart uh, relative to clearing the highs. It's still just coming out of a little consolidation here. Uh, but it's up twice what the gold is up. So I'm kind of pleased with that. And one last one, the corn, which we happen to be long. They expire this week, but they're also in the money. And this one too looks like it may be breaking out. This would be the highest close since it hit this high at 782 and 3/4. It closed here. I should have this number memorized, 762 and a half. And so if we close up here, it looks like we could move higher. In fact, if we stay up here during the day, towards the close, we may get higher. MACD becoming less and less negative and looks like it's about to roll to the upside. The 5 did cross through the 20 and is moving higher. Bitcoin and Ethereum both lower again this morning. Bitcoin down almost 2,000, 1,600 back to the 41,000 area. Ethereum holding just over 3,000 at 30.44. The dollar is up a little, traded over 100 for the first time since the COVID breakout blow off top, and the bonds are down about a half a point. All right, everyone, be careful out there.